up, people? This is T.B.D. by the boys. I'm Gene, and my boys here. We got Rel, Darnell, Benji, and we here to talk about some shit, mixed with some shit, on some shit, under some shit. We just gonna talk about it. We are in 4 different locations on this video. We're doing this would be our pandemic special, if you will. So we're virtually gonna talk about some shit, and we are still having our drinks, our cocktails. Everybody still got their drink, because we still want to make this a lit conversation, and we still want to have some real opinions given. All right, our topic was going to be about dating. Everything there is about dating, from the first date to the second date to when you hit home base. Okay, so I'll start it off with asking this question. It says, when dating, when do you expect the person that you like to stop seeing other people? And when do you cut off other people you talk to? So that's a good question. So like, cause that's like an iffy spot when you worry, like, you know what I mean? When do I stop talking to other people that I'm talking to? When do I expect this person to stop talking to other people?
I would say I would want them to. I would want to, have a conversation about it first when we should do it. But in my head, the type of person that I am, I would want them to completely stop, even if I'm still doing it.
Hey, at least you're being honest, and that's
I would want
that is a Torian trait.
Yeah, I am. Yes, we like to do what I like to do what I want to do. I mean, and I feel as though I should do that because I want to still see what's out there, keep my options open, but they should already know that I'm the only option.
okay.
But I need to be sure for my sanity, so they're supposed to be good with that.
Okay, all right.
And then I'll let them know.
So for you, it's a conversation. It's not necessarily a time frame.
No, yeah, it's a conversation.
It's a conversation.
About, let me do me, but you stay where you at.
Okay, all right. Darnell, how do you feel about it? Like when dating, do you expect somebody to stop talking to other people?
I feel like it should be a conversation between the two.
Right. So you feel like it's a conversation.
It should be a mutual thing. It shouldn't be, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that if you really want me, vice versa. It should literally be a mutual conversation. And if one person can't agree to it, or just don't understand the agreement that was explained to them, then it is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay.
Period.
All right, Rel, how about you?
Okay, now traditionally,
Yeah.
we all grew up in a generation where we were like, after the baby boomers, traditionally when you're dating someone, you're dating with the intent of marriage. You're courting somebody, and that technically should be like traditionally it would be one person at a time. We're in 2021, and it's just like, people have 3 or 4 girlfriends, but once again, if you don't go and have that conversation, then it leaves room for assumptions, where it's like you can think that, all right, hey, I'm just dating casually. I can date Brenda, Letitia, Inez, Delisha, like going with Sean. Right. Communication. Just kidding.
So I'm going to ask this. So if you never have the conversation, say you're dating somebody, y'all never have this conversation, but the dates are going great. It's week 3. Y'all never had the conversation of being exclusive, like cutting off other people. Y'all just going with the flow. Do you expect this person to still be talking to somebody else in week 3?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's only week 3. I like to prolong my situations because I don't want to just end up with a buffoon. So if I gotta date you for like 2 years to get to know exactly who you are, then that's what's gonna happen. Too many people these days is jumping these fly-by-night relationships, and they end up alone in 2 months again.
Right. Okay. Anybody else? Like 3 weeks, is 3 weeks too long? In 3 weeks, are you assuming after 3 weeks that they already cut everybody off, or you just like be done?
I wouldn't know. I would hope not. Like 3 weeks is nothing. That's like a jump.
By week 3, I'm cutting them off.
Oh, you said you cutting them off? You cut people off in week 3, bro. You said you cut people off in week 3, or you cutting a person off in week
He's sipping his shit.
Nah, I said, listen.
First of all,
there is no middle ground with me. It's like it's either going to be a 3 week thing, or it'll be decades.
Right.
Okay. So week 3.
Because it does not take you a long time to realize what you will and won't put up with. Like,
right.
And with me now, like, bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, first red flag is like, I don't feel like dealing with it. So
I think that come with age, though. I think that come with age, like you said. At this point in your life, you ain't dealing with it.
I think I'm the oldest on the panel, so I'm like,
but I'm saying, you can find that out within week 1. You just have to actually pay attention and listen to how they talking, how they move, and what they doing. You can peep all that. You don't need 3 weeks to learn that.
You can kind of. I feel like you can. I don't feel like you can really tell somebody's true intentions in dating in the beginning, because I feel like there's a facade phase, like where you're doing everything.
Definitely.
You're doing you're just doing everything that is good and that the person wants, like that you think that they like.
Everything is perfect, right?
Right. So that's why I feel like
that's it's the romantic phase.
Yeah.
You're putting that persona up for that person to like you even more.
Exactly. Okay, so my next question is, do you expect the person, is how many number of times is a good amount of times to communicate with someone you like and or are dating?
Oh,
Let's put it that way. So how many times is a good amount of times that you should communicate with somebody that you are dating and or like? So let's put it in a week basis. So in 1 week, how many times should you have heard from or communicated with this person that you like?
At least 3-4 conversations. 3-4 conversations all you need, because then you can follow up on what happened before, what's going on now, and what you're thinking about later. Not saying that it's happening, but you're explaining to them so they be aware.
Okay, so
they won't call you, or they will call you.
So you're saying that you should have 3 phone calls in a week?
At least 3-4 phone conversations.
Okay. All right. Anybody? Okay. What's up? What's up, panel?
I need to hear from somebody at least twice a day.
Twice a day.
I need to feel wanted. I want you to want me.
Okay.
And
twice a day says you want me.
Exactly, and that's gonna keep me interested. It's gonna make me think, oh, you're interested. I mean, I'm not saying they gotta be long conversations here and there. Just like, a good morning, how you doing, whatever, and a good night, what's going on, how was your day? Bam.
Yeah.
That's it. And that.
Right. Exactly. I'm good with a text message. Like, I don't need to talk to you on the phone. Like, I'll see.
Even a good text. Yeah.
Right. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Have a good day. Like, oh yeah. How was your day? Oh,
good morning.
Great.
Have a good day.
All right. Good.
I agree.
Good day. Yes.
I agree because I feel like I have my friends, and I'm not dating you to be my friend. So I don't need I don't need to talk to you like I would bust it up with my friends. Like, that's just me, and like, being the one, the relationship oriented one, I guess, on the panel. Like, but when I was dating, like, I didn't need the, like, honestly, when I was dating, I was a lot younger, so I was doing some dumb shit. I was honestly like I took my boyfriends, and didn't matter who I was dating at the time, everywhere with me. I wanted to do everything, like, because I'm going with my friends, so you got to come with me. So it is, you got, like, I was
terrible,
horrible.
Constantly, who is that man? Like, who is that?
I don't know her.
I didn't know how to separate the two, but honestly, I do think that communication, though, is important when you are dating and or like somebody. And I would say at least once a day. Like, at least I heard from you at least once a day. Like, just give me one time, once a day. That's 7 times a week. So, like, that's me.
But you know what? These days, doing that, back then we could do that. These days,
it's even
You can
easier.
call, you can call a person. You can call a person.
No,
You can call a person once each in 2 days, one time each day. Oh, he clingy. Oh, he doing too much because he called you the next day after the day he
But
called
that's somebody who don't want communication. This is assuming that you do.
you. No, those
Bro, what you was about to say, bro?
no. I was gonna say, but
No, it's the
like
tone
that.
of
Hold
the
on, hold on.
conversation that makes it clingy.
Right. Okay.
You said what?
It's the tone of the text messages in the conversation that'll make them clingy. You texting me 2 times a day just seeing how I'm doing stuff. I don't think that's clingy. What I do think clingy is when you start asking questions about why
What you
I'm
doing? Where you at? Who you with?
where you
Right.
at. That to me
That's
is
diving.
clingy.
Hold on, wait. That's diving into the next topic.
No, that's on
No,
top.
it's on topic.
Oh, we still,
Another
we
thing
on
that's
that.
on
It's on dating.
another thing is on topic that is an issue for some people is who reaches out first. Like, oh, well, I'm always the one that's reaching out to you, or
What
The
like, oh,
politics
how
of
come you hit me
dating.
up?
your
Man,
own
my
personal
answer,
thing.
right. My answer is always,
But
well,
you
the
can't
phone
hold that against
works
nobody
both
else.
ways,
That's your own
or
personal thing now.
Hold on, Darnell. What you were saying, Ralph?
I'm saying like that's another like caveat of things. Like the phone works both ways, but who's reaching out like
That is a
more?
that is
But you can't
That's
hold that
true.
against the other person who's not reaching out to you and you saying, oh, the phone works both ways. It's like they not looking at it the same way you looking at it. So you can't really throw it at them where they really don't care to begin with. Otherwise, they would have hit you up when it was
The
time
games we
appropriate.
play.
What was that
If they
song?
really
It was
wanted
like
to, it was time appropriate.
I want a 60-40, I want a 70-30, I'm looking for
Yeah.
a 50-50 love.
Oh, fuck it. I need a 60-40.
Okay.
But you know what Chloe and Howard say, give me that 80-20.
All right. So let's head down a little more. Let's getting closer to the more raunchier side of things. All right, this is the next question. Is there such thing as waiting too long to have sex with someone?
Absolutely.
Someone you're dating or someone you like? Is there? Yeah. Is there?
Absolutely.
So
Ain't
what?
nobody got time for that.
So what is too long? What is too long? What would y'all say is too long?
For me, too
I
long would
want
be.
the skins on day one.
Ooh. No.
But well, before I ask the opposite of that, but is there a such thing as too long, Benji? What would you say is too long?
I would say too long is over 3 months.
Over 3 months. Okay.
That's too long.
So 2 months, not too long, but 3 months is definitely too long.
Yeah, 3 months. 3 months, I feel like that's entering friend zone, depending on how many conversations y'all done had, how many times y'all done hung out. Now, granted, I mean, if there's some over the top of clothes things happening in between that, then maybe it can stretch out a little longer.
Over
but
the top
you
of
know,
things, that sounds.
Is this junior high?
Okay, so
I'm just saying, like, you know, no interjection of things, you know. if that don't happen, I mean, but you're doing other things, you know, hand job or whatever here and there, like maybe it'll last a little longer.
Okay.
Well,
okay. So what is so?
But somebody need to show something.
You need to say.
Well, I don't need to do it that fast, but I need to see how it looks.
Okay. All right. Well, look, this is going to be. I know you got something to say.
No, go ahead.
This is my spinoff question. All right. So, how important is sex in a relationship?
85%.
85%.
Very important.
So, how do you? So that's like how
number one on the list.
Okay, so how can you wait so long? So what if you was feeling somebody and then you wait for 2 months, everything's great, but the sex is horrible? Well, then what?
Goodbye. Bye. On to the next one.
Even though the chemistry was great.
See, that's where me not wanting or liking to waste time comes in. Like, I'm not going to sit there feeding the cow, walking the cow, cleaning up after the cow, like paying for the cow to eat, and I ain't get the goddamn milk. Like,
or you got some grade D meat beef. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you thought it was prime A beef, but it's not.
But check this out.
I got time to kill.
Before y'all actually